I told myself I couldn't quit. I told myself this was gonna happen. This is destiny. Whatever is really burning in your heart, you gotta really believe in yourself. Even when nobody else won't. You gotta believe in yourself and say, I'm not stopping. Yeah, I won't stop for nothing. I really wouldn't stop. And I told myself I'd die before I stop.
Hey there, thanks for coming to check out my channel. My name is TJ, and I'm here to explain my weight loss journey. 2 years I've been on. Give you the backstory. I know a lot of people out there struggle with weight loss journey, so I know a lot of people would like to hear, like, you know, I get messages and on top of messages of what I did, how I did it, stuff like that. So I'm gonna give you a backstory of, like, from the beginning, how I got to where I wanted to lose weight. All right, I'm an 80s baby, so I was born in 1985. I'm from the DMV area. I grew up, I was always a big boy. You know, even as a kid, as a little baby, I was a fat baby. I was a, you know, even toddler. I was always, you know, overweight, heavy. I grew up in there. But it never really dawned on me that I was overweight. Actually, it never really dawned on me I was really overweight until I look back now. So, it just felt normal to me that I was supposed to be that size. So, like I said, I grew up in the 80s, early 90s. That was my childhood years or whatever. Grew up as a big kid, always overweight. But like I said, everybody around me was basically, where I grew up, most of the people around me was overweight. So it seemed like it was normal, you know? So, I grew up, so I grew up, and I can remember when I was like probably like 8, 9 years old. I can remember my grandmother had a scale at her house, and I remember I got on that scale. I was probably 9 years old, a little less than 10. I was 140 pounds. I remember that. I remember that like it was yesterday, you know. So, and that was like 9 years old, 140 pounds. So I was always heavy, you know what I'm saying? Fast forward to high school, going into my freshman year of high school. I found a t-shirt that I had from high school, and it was a 3XL. So I was wearing a 3XL in high school, my freshman year. So it just shows that, you know, where I came from or whatever. That I always been big, you know, I always was heavy. You know, I remember my senior year of high school, I got on the scale. I remember I was 280 something. My aunt had a scale at her house. I got on the scale, I was 280 something. And, you know, it just, I don't know, it just didn't feel like I was overweight. Like, I just thought I was like a little heavy, but I didn't know I was like extremely overweight, you know what I'm saying? So, fast forward to where I started, so to my adult years. So my adult years, I was always big. You know, I was always heavy. My weight ranged from 314 to 320. I was always in that bracket. Like anytime I weighed myself randomly, I was always in that bracket of either between 314 and 320. I remember probably like 10 years ago, I tried to do a little weight loss. Probably a couple weeks, you know, probably a month or something. And I gave up on it after that. I think I lost like 6 pounds. I remember I got down to 308, you know, and that was it. And like, I eventually, I didn't take it seriously then. I was in my 20s at that time, so I didn't think I really needed to, you know. I thought I was just meant to be big. You know how like you just think like, oh, I'm meant to be big. I'm meant to be a big boy. You know, I thought that's how I was. I always thought that's how I was. You know, it is what it is. So fast forward to 2 years ago. Fast forward to 2018. I lost my uncle in 2018. You know, we was real close. He was like a mentor to me. So when he passed away, after that, I started to deal with like anxiety and depression after that. So I started to battle with that. And, you know, I dealt with that for a few years or whatever, and battled that. You know, I had like a hold on it though. Like I knew how to manage that though. Like I knew how to, you know, deal with it, you know. So then 2020, everybody know what happened in 2020. Everybody know the world was like flipped upside down in 2020. The pandemic hit. It took a toll on me like it took a toll on everybody. But I was already battling something, so it just added on top of it. And then by 2021, I was at an all-time low, like mentally, like drained from depression and anxiety, and it's just mostly depression. Like the anxiety wasn't really big to me, but the depression was real. Like it took a toll on me, and so I remember and it took a toll to where like I just shut out from the world. Like I just went like MIA, like just in my own lane, out the way. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't want to be bothered by nobody. I lost interest in everything I love. I love racing. I love cars. Matter of fact, that's my car right there. On the car shows and stuff like that. And I lost interest in all that. I lost interest in the car. I lost interest in everything. Just like a race. Like my mind was like erased of it. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, depression is real. So, fast forward to 2021, September. I remember in September of 2021, I was just like, I was at an all-time level, like just feeling bad. Like I felt bad, like just was like, it wasn't even depression anymore. It was like, I just felt bad. Like I just felt like drained. Like I was having trouble sleeping at night. I would wake up like I could catch my breath or whatever. And I was having trouble sleeping. Was just feeling weird. Like I just felt different. I didn't feel like normal. I just felt like there was something going on. You know what I'm saying? So I remember I quit with one of them sleepless nights. I remember that next morning I woke up. This was in September of 2021. I remember that morning I woke up and I drove myself to the emergency room to get checked out. And I remember they ran tests or whatever. They did like the EKG and they did the blood work or whatever, and I come to find out, like, the EKG was good. Come to find out, I had high blood pressure and cholesterol, and I was on a borderline. I was knocking on the door of being diabetic. I was borderline diabetic. So, so that's when I started to take my health seriously. I started to go to my primary doctor. I had a primary doctor, but I haven't went in years. I didn't go in years before that. So I went to my primary doctor like that following week, and he put me on blood pressure medication. I was taking like 4 pills, like four pills a day. That was my first time. That was really my first time I like taking like medication. Like I never had surgery, medication, never had any health issues leading up to that. So that was like my first time taking medication or whatever. So he put me on, that was like 4 pills to manage my blood pressure. So my primary doctor referred me to a cardiologist, to go visit a cardiologist just to get checked out from dealing with the blood pressure and all that, just to make sure everything was still good, like my heart and everything was still good. So I went and I had went to the cardiologist. They did the series of tests. I did the stress test and other tests too also. And I ended up passing all those tests. Everything was good with that. So I went back to my doctor, went over everything from the cardiologist. He was like, okay. So everything was good with that. That was a blessing. So I asked him, I was like, what could I do to like try to reverse this or prevent this from going any further? I was borderline diabetic. That was kind of scary because, I remember people were like shooting needles and stuff like that. I just like, nah. So so he was like, you gotta lose weight. It's like, you lose the weight and that'll help, that'll benefit you. You know what I'm saying? So at this time in my life, I never really took the like I said, I had that little stint, but I did it for like a few weeks trying to lose weight, lost 6 pounds. But I never really, before that, like I never lost any more than 6 pounds. You know what I'm saying? So I never really had like a weight loss put together a streak. You know what I'm saying? So the doctor said, I'm gonna refer you to he gave me a referral for to see a nutritionist. So I So I remember this was in October. At this time, this was in October of 2020. This was in October of 2021. This was like October the 9th. No, it wasn't the 9th. It was like the 7th or 8th, something like that. Whenever that Friday was in that month. So I remember that Saturday, after getting that referral, because I was going to make my appointment for my to see the nutritionist on that Monday. So I remember that Saturday, I was just sitting around contemplating, like I know me, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm a boss, you know what I'm saying? I got a boss mentality. So I don't need nobody to, I don't like when people tell me, give me directions. I don't like when people tell me what to do, you know what I'm saying? I knew that's what the nutritionist was going to do. I know that it's supposed to help you or whatever. They're there to help you, but me, myself, I know that I wasn't going to listen to nobody. Like I wasn't going to I wouldn't listen to no personal trainer or stuff like that. I wouldn't do none of that, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just my mentality. So I remember that Saturday, I contemplated what I'm going to do. Like if I'm going to make this call on Monday, I knew I had to do something, you know what I'm saying? So I said, I'm going to do it myself. So I said, I'm going to try to lose the weight myself. So come fast forward to that Sunday, which was October the 10th. I said, starting my journey today. And I freestyled it basically. Like I didn't do no research on how to lose weight, none of that. I didn't do none of that. I just thought to myself, like, what could you do to lose weight? What's the key thing? And it's eating, of course, you know what I'm saying? Eating. I said, well, what could I do to, you know, that would work for me, that would make it feel like help me lose weight. So I did OMAD, 1 meal a day. I started off OMAD October the 10th, 2021. And I remember like the first month and a half or something. It was like right before Thanksgiving. I remember I got on the scale. I had lost like almost 30 pounds. You know what I'm saying? It was like 25 to 30 pounds. That first, you know, right before Thanksgiving. It was like the day before Thanksgiving I got on the scale. So it was probably like 6 weeks in. It's probably like close to 6 weeks in. And I lost like close to 30 pounds, between 25 and 30 pounds. It was like right in that range. I'm telling you, when I seen that, man, I was locked in. Like I was really committed to the process then, because I never lost that much weight before. So I never realized that, you know, that's it. Like, you know, it felt so good. Like, yo, like the scale went down like drastically. You know what I'm saying? So at this time I was like I was in the, like 304 or something, like 3 something. Like I think it was like 304 at this time. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go back. My starting weight when I left that doctor appointment early October was 332. That was my starting weight. It was 332. So at this time, right before Thanksgiving 2021, I was 304. It was a blessing. So I just kept going hard. So it just made me go harder. You know what I'm saying? I completely locked in. I said, I'm going to stick to the OMAD. I stuck to that OMAD that first 6 weeks, and I said, I'm sticking to it. So I stuck to the process, stuck to OMAD. I did it, you know what I'm saying? And man, it was a blessing. Like I did OMAD for my first 10 months straight. For my first 10 months straight, I did OMAD strictly every single day. OMAD, 1 meal a day. And the stuff I was eating was like, I didn't change anything like crazy, you know what I'm saying? I cut out bread and sugar. That's the key right there. Cut out bread and sugar. Bread and sugar is the devil. You know what I'm saying? I cut out bread and sugar, and I limited red meats. I rarely ate red meat. I still rarely eat red meat. Once in a blue moon, I might eat it, you know what I'm saying? But I don't eat it, you know, probably like maybe once every few months or something like that. But you know, I don't really care for it too much. But anyways, back to what I was saying. My first 10 months, I did OMAD strictly every single day. Every single day. I did OMAD strictly, but I also calorie counted. Even when I was on OMAD, I downloaded MyFitnessPal, and I used MyFitnessPal every day. I started to log in because I wanted to track my weight and all that. So I tried MyFitnessPal. I logged in every day. I logged in what I was eating. Some days I had to stay under 1,500 calories with OMAD. So, you know, some days I wasn't getting towards 1,500. Some days I'd be like at 1,000 calories, you know what I'm saying? But I kept it consistent. I ate basically the same things. Like, let me give you some instances of the stuff I ate. Like, all right, like on a Monday, I would eat like Tyson's chicken patties, you know, like the spicy chicken patties you get. I eat that like on a Monday. Like I eat I'll double it. But I don't use bread. I get the Mission Zero, the little zero wraps, the little small ones that you can make that look like sandwich bread. You know, it's small. It look like street tacos. I got that. And so Mondays I was making that. I was making like a double chicken, spicy chicken sandwich. And I'll eat Nathan's fries. Nathan's French fries, crinkle cut French fries. I eat that, and I have green beans I had that every Monday, just about every Monday. And then on Tuesday I'll cook. Like I'll cook like either like no, go back or Mondays. Yeah. So on Tuesday I'll cook. So I'll cook like tacos or or sloppy joes. Sloppy joes. Like I'll alternate weeks. So like one week I'll do tacos, one week I'll do sloppy joes, and then in the summertime I'll do tuna wraps, like tuna wraps. So but most of the time it was sloppy joe or tacos. So I use turkey ground. So and I get like the little taco bowls, like the little tortilla bowls. So I'll eat 2 of those little bowls. Nathan's fries, and then the green beans. I did that just about for 3 days. I did that for 3 days. So I did that Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Because I always made food enough for 3 days. And always on Fridays, I make pizza. Like I learned how to make pizza. We'll go to the dollar store, and I'll get the dollar store got them golden pizza crusts from the dollar store. It's they call golden pizza crust. And it's I'll get that crust, and then I'll make my get the pizza sauce, the no salt pizza sauce, and I'll make the sauce myself. Like I add my ingredients myself, but I didn't use salt. So you know what I'm saying? Just because of the blood pressure thing, I wanted to limited salt use. So I do that, and I make my pizza. I have like sausage and pepperoni pizza, and then I added wings to it, buffalo skinless, was it Tyson's? I think it's Tyson's, skinless buffalo wings. It's the buffalo wings with no skin on it, the kind with no breading. And I had that with the pizza. I'll eat the whole pizza and that on Friday. So every Friday, even right now, even now that I'm off my journey, I still do it every Friday. I eat pizza every Friday. My mind's just locked into that. And I still do meal prep. I still do the same meal prep every day. But I added stuff to it now. But I'm just giving you backstory of when I was on my weight loss journey. But I ate. So I ate that. That's how I ate every week. So on Saturdays, I always go out to eat. Like I'll go out and get whatever I want. Like I'll go like the Popeyes. Popeyes had they got the blackened tenders. Popeyes got the blackened tenders, with no breading on it. So I get like the blackened tenders and mashed potatoes and gravy, and you know what I'm saying, and then I didn't eat the bread, I didn't eat the biscuits and that. So I do that for like then on Saturdays, and Sundays I'll be right back. Like I'll do like chicken patties or something like that, or go back to that Saturday. Saturdays I'll eat out sometimes too. If I gotta like go on a date or something like that, you know what I'm saying, I'll go out to a restaurant. I eat out, I just don't eat bread. That's it. Like eat a wrap, you know what I'm saying? Like just cut the bread. I'm telling you, cut the bread, and that's the key. So flashback. So so I did all that on my journey, and that's basically how I eat. You know what I'm saying? That's basically how I eat. I do sloppy joe wraps. Sloppy joe wraps is basically like we all grew up on sloppy joe. Everybody loves sloppy joe sandwiches. So I do the wraps, and and it's basically taking place of the bread. So it's just a wrap, you know what I'm saying? So I do sloppy joe wraps and Nathan's fries and green beans every day, for that 3 day spread. That 3 day period on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays. I'm eating either sloppy joe or tacos. I alternate weeks though. 1 week I do tacos and 1 week I do sloppy joe. That's how I was doing it until the summertime comes, when it get hot outside. I really don't want no hot food. I was doing tuna wraps. I do like tuna fish, and I cut like a pickle up in it, and I cut a boiled egg up in it. Cut an egg up in it also, and I did that for like the hot days. And I did like get them baked Lay's chips, like the barbecue kind, the baked Lay's chips. And I always eat green beans. I always eat green beans every day. So that's how basically that's basically my one meal a day when I was on my journey. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, when I was doing my weight loss, my first 10 months, and I lost 107 pounds my first 10 months. So I went from like 332 to like, what was it? 225. Yeah, my first 10 months, I was like 332 to 225, I believe. Yeah, 225. Because that was my goal. Because I set goals. So let me go back. So when I started my journey, when I first started my journey, October 2021, I set goals that I wanted to be 250 by May of 2022. And May came around, I killed that. I was 248. I was completely locked in at this time. You know what I'm saying? I was completely locked in on my journey. So, yeah. So by the time my 10 month, by the time then after that, I said I want to get from 248. I want to get to 225 by my birthday, which is in August. So August of 2022, I tapped in and I was 225. I was like a little under 225. I was like 224 point something, but I was under 225. And man, I'm telling you, yo, like to kill your goals, like to set your goals and kill them, like man, it's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? It's really a blessing. So, from 225, I remember like August. That was my ultimate goal weight, 225. Like yeah, I was like I'm done. But then once I hit that milestone, I'm like, what I want to do next? What I want to do? Like, I set a goal. I said, okay, I just want to see if I can do it. I want to see if I can get under 200. Because, by the way, let me tell you, I'm 6'2", so I didn't want to get too light. So I said, I want to get under 200. I want to see if I just want to see if I can get under 200 to see how, you know what I'm saying, just to challenge myself to see if I can do it. But I want to give myself until May. I want to give myself until May of 2023 to do it. So I gave myself months because at this time, I had lost enough weight. Once I lost my first 100 and some pounds, the weight started to come off slowly. Like the first 10 months, it came off easily. Then I guess because you know what I'm saying, after the 10 months, it started to come off real slow. And I was basically doing the same thing. But I guess it's just the metabolism or whatever. Or how, whatever. I don't know why it did it. I guess because I really didn't have a lot more weight to lose, maybe. I'm guessing that's what it was. So 2022 come around, So May of 2023 come around, which is this past May, Labor Day. I go to weigh in. I had to be under 200. That was my goal, to be under 200. Got on the scale, and I was 198, and I was shocked. Like, yo, I did it. Like I killed this journey, yo. Like. I did it. Every goal I set, I hit. You know, like it was a blessing to do. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like the greatest feeling in the world. Like you hit the lottery or something. You know what I'm saying? So I got 198. So I'm like, yo, what can I do now? I can't lose no more weight. There's no more weight I can lose. You know what I'm saying? So I said, okay, now I gotta figure out that I'm done losing weight. I want to master maintaining the weight. I want to see if I can maintain the weight. You know, so. Like I said, at this time I was eating under 1,500 calories a day. Okay, so I upped my calories after that. I upped my calories to 2,000 per day. Okay, so I'm still eating the same thing with the sloppy Joe and the tacos or whatever. I'm still doing that, but now I added with the tacos or with the sloppy Joe, I add like a sandwich to it. Like I'll add like a Gordon's fish sandwich patty. I'll get that and I'll put it on my Mission Lure Zero wrap. So I'll add that to that. And I'll also go to BJ's and they got a box. It's called Flamin' Hot Chicken Fries. And they got like 11 grams of protein in it. So I added that too. I add 5 of those per day now too. So I did that. So just to get my calories up to close to 2,000 per day. So I did all that. I've been doing that since for the past 6 months, and my weight fluctuates from. I actually got down to 196. So my weight fluctuates between 196 and 198. I usually weigh weekly, Fridays. Like every Friday I weigh in. So my weight is always 196, between 196 and 198. you know, so it's a blessing to master that, you know what I'm saying? Now I know that I've mastered the weight for the past 6 months. I got a new challenge now to where like it's time for me, now that I know that I've got the weight maintained and mastered, I know how to do it, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm trying to figure, now I want to tone, I want to tone up. Like I don't want to be no bodybuilder. I just want to tone up. I got a little loose skin, you know, it's not drastic, it's nothing crazy, but it's a little loose skin. I want to tighten it up a little bit, just tighten my skin up a little bit, you know, just work out a little, do a little bit more lifting and stuff, and a little weight training or whatever, or dumbbells and stuff. Yeah, so I want to do that now to maintain it, and to tone a little bit. So I'm giving me like another 6 months. We get till the springtime. It's November now here. It's November, so I'm giving it to like maybe April, May, something like that. Just to get that part done, just to tone up. Nothing crazy. I don't want to be no bodybuilder. I don't want to be none of that. Nah, I just want to tone up just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So I mastered that, man, and it's a blessing to do that, but also to like deal to like also losing the weight. It made me overcome depression that I was battling. You know, the depression that I was battling, like it's crazy. It was crazy. Like the depression hit me hard, and it made me start the journey. And I started the journey, and I defeated depression, man. And I don't think you can ever defeat depression, but I put it behind me. It's in my rear view. Like I'm out of that tunnel dark, and I'm out of it. You know, I feel great mentally and physically now. You know, I sleep well. I sleep great at night. My confidence went through the roof. Like my confidence through the roof to the point sometimes I feel cocky, but you know, it's all the point. But the thing about it is, like during this journey, like losing 136 pounds. I lost 136 pounds during this journey. And the thing about it is, I got to relearn myself all over again, because like dealing with that depression, like I said, it like erased my mind. Like I lost interest in everything, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm also trying to relearn myself. I got to relearn myself because I'm different. Like I move different. You know, I don't, taking 136 pounds, you move lightly, you know, you move lighter, you know, you move different. So just like not only like trying to relearn myself physically, I got to relearn myself mentally, you know. So relearning myself, trying to gain new interests. Like I said, I used to be interested in cars and drag racing and stuff like that. I loved that. I used to love that. I grew up on that, but I lost all interest in that. Like I lost complete interest. Like my mind is like a race. So now I'm trying to relearn myself, and like my interest is coming back. It's not back yet, so it's coming back a little bit. So I'm showing a little interest. It's a big difference from last year where I had no interest. So now I'm showing a little interest. So hopefully it will re-come back. My interest and my love and passion will re-come back. And also other things, but maybe I can learn something else. Like I learned like I'm telling you, it's just different, man. Like losing weight, you just feel great. You feel different. Your confidence, like it just goes through the roof. Like I would never get in front of no camera 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Not even last year I wouldn't get in front of no camera. So like for me, even doing this video, it's a blessing. Cause I don't, you know, I'm not really a people type person. I've never really been like a people type person, you know. So I've always been like to myself and, you know, out the way. So that's how I've always been. So, you know, and then me just doing this video is showing that I'm growing. So, yeah. So I just wanted to share my journey, man, because I usually just post like clips on here of like of like then and now clips of like the weight I lost or whatever. I just usually post like slides. I just wanted to come on here, get a backstory. You know what I'm saying? Tell anybody out there that's battling, that's going through something, man. Like I learned, one thing I learned, like how powerful the mind is. Like the mind controls everything. Like your mind controls everything. Anything you want to do, like whatever you want to do, it involves your mind. You know, so you just gotta get a hold of your mind. Once you grasp that, then you can do anything you want. You know what I'm saying? So like you going through it, you know, if you want to start a weight loss journey, start it. Don't wait till tomorrow. Start today. You know what I'm saying? Just find a way. Like I tell people all the time, like I can give you my way. You You know what I'm saying? I can give you my way. You know what I'm saying? My way might not work for you though. You know, I gave my way to a lot of people. I mean, a lot of people. But I don't know if it works for it. No, it works for some, but it don't work for all. You know what I'm saying? So I tell people to find what's comfortable for you. You know, find what works for you. Like, find what you're comfortable with and just stick to it. Once you do that, once you lock in, you can do it. You know what I'm saying? So man, it's a blessing, man. I just wanted to say it's just a blessing, and it's a blessing to share that, and hopefully I know, like, I get messages to people tell me how motivating I am, and I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like that, and that's why I'm making this video to give y'all my backstory, to tell people. You know what I'm saying? Like, mental health real. I know everybody dealing with mental health in this generation. You know, depression, anxiety, or whatever. I dealt with it. You know what I'm saying? I battled it. You know, I succumbed of it, but you know, like, you can too. You know what I'm saying? Just go hard. You trying to lose weight? Start today. Find what works for you. You can do OMAD like me. I really don't do OMAD much no more. Like, after my first, no, let me go back. After my first 10 months, I switched up. I freestyled it. After my first 10 months, I didn't strictly do OMAD. Like, some days I'll add oatmeal. You know, every Thursday, or on Thursdays, for the past year or so, I go to Chick-fil-A. I get an egg white grilled sandwich every single Thursday. Every single Thursday. And that's my breakfast for the week, you know. Or like, I'll have like random like oatmeal or something, you know. But that's like the only like, you know, egg type breakfast. But yeah, so yeah, that's basically it, man. So I just wanted to share my journey. Right now, like I said, I weigh like between 196 to 198. I went from when I was 2 years ago, I was wearing 4 and 5XL t-shirts, and I was wearing 44, 32 pants. Now I wear medium, some shirts medium, large, but I get large. So it's between medium and large. It depends on the shirt. Like football jerseys, I wear a medium. But like regular shirts like this one, it's a large. So I wear a large, and my pants are 32, 34 length. So I went from a 44 to a 30. I went from a 44 waist to a 32, and I went from a 5XL shirt to a medium large shirt in the span of 2 years. You know, basically 18 months, because I lost all the weight in 18 months, and I've just been maintaining it the past 6 months. I'm 2 years in. And it's a blessing, man, you know, and I tell anybody you can do it, like, but it's you. Like, your commitment to the process is going to determine your progress. That's it. You know what I'm saying? You take it serious, you lock in, you do it, it's going to pay off. You know what I'm saying? It's going to pay off, you know, but like, you can't play with it though. You know what I'm saying? You got to take it seriously, you know, you got to take it seriously. And I wanted to also say this. I did all this, I lost all this weight. I have never been to a gym in my life. I have never been to a gym in my life. I don't go to gyms. You know what I'm saying? And that discourages a lot of people also, because a lot of people don't like to go to gyms. Like, I dealt with anxiety, so I don't like to be around people. So I don't want to go to the gym. You know, I work out at home. You know, I got an exercise bike, I got dumbbells, and I got resistance bands. I've been doing that for the past 2 years. That's all I've been doing. You know, and I'll walk like the park. I'll go walk in the park a few times, or lap the park a few times. That's like a few miles. I think one lap around the park is a mile, so I do it like 3 times. So it's 3 miles. And yeah, that's basically it. And also my health. Remember I told you I was knocking on the door of being diabetic. I reversed all that. I'm no longer even on the porch. I'm not even on the porch no more to knock on the doors. I'm not on the porch of being diabetic no more. And my blood pressure is like I said, I was taking like 4 pills a day. So now I still take 1 pill a day for my blood pressure just to manage. I don't even think I need to take that. You know what I'm saying? I go to the doctor's, I think, next month. I think I got an annual appointment for the end of the year. And so hopefully I'll get off of that. But we'll see with that. But like I said, I went from 4 to 1 pill. So yeah, that's basically a blessing, man. I just wanted to share my journey. You know, I wanted to, you know, anybody, I know a lot of people out there going through something, trying to lose weight, or just going like dealing with depression and stuff like that. I just wanted to tell you that it's light at the end of the tunnel. You can get there too. You know, just commit to the process and trust it. You know, that's the key in this journey. But anyways, this is my YouTube channel. You can leave comments in the comment box. I'll read it. And if you want another video, I'll do another one. Like I'll do like answer a question or something, or like I'll reply to the questions in the comments. So remember to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. You never know, I might drop another one. But thank you, man. My name is TJ, and yeah, it's a blessing talking to y'all. Have a blessed